making, but it's still flying. It's flying from, yes, Mahi is in the Seychelles. It's still transfer. It arriving like tomorrow morning. Havana, Las Vegas. But this flight is a little bit too long. It's 3,800, but this can go 3,600. I'm not sure, I think I made it too long. It's 3,800. 3,500, so it's 300 kilometers too long, but in this game it's just taking, they have 4,000 kilos cargo, they do the lower number of cargo. So it's just a test if it will work. So now let me do flight play, but this is a computer game. No, that's the one there, Cayman Islands, Las Vegas. So this is Boeing 737-200. So they was using all kind of old aircrafts. But that's the one they're still using this. The Boeing 737-800 next generation. That's the one there. I think you can still buy. You can still buy the 800s. Boeing still makes the 800 model. That's the Max, but Ryanair is using the Max 8 and just ordered a lot of Max 10. Most profitable, large, single. That's the future aircraft for Ryanair. So read all this. So in the early years they did this Emperor. Then in '86 they buy a stake called London European Airways. Then Luton, they fly Luton to Amsterdam and Brussels in '88. And in '88 Michael O'Leary, so not O'Leary joined as financial officer. So that's the one. He had good connections to borrow many billions of dollars. Because they have a lot of big, like Google Europe is in Dublin, I think. A lot of big, because you have like company tax like 0.1%. They have like nothing company tax. So a lot of big multinational companies, they're hiding their money in islands because they pay like nothing tax. So there's a lot of money in islands, and some of these big companies maybe like to invest their money in aircraft. So then 1992 then they got on the stock market, I don't know which year, you can read it there. Then they make in 1998, they made a big order on 45, this Boeing next generation there. Then they're using this Boeing 737 next generation for many years. Yes, I'm trying to read. I'm reading this a few times, but I'm tired. Now we 2010. So advertisements. But Ryanair have tried to cut a lot of stuff down, like so you can keep the price down. Like, because the distance, most of the distance in Europe is very short. Most of the flights in Europe, they're very, very small. Like a flight London Paris is like nothing. That's 400 kilometers. And London Brussels, London Amsterdam is like nothing. It's super short. Rome is like 1,500. You can see it is 1,300. So most of the distance is super short. So that's one of the longest. 1,600 plus, that's 2,300. But one of the longest. Ryanair, they're not flying Dublin to like Tel Aviv. This is for Milan, Amman. They're flying from Milan, Bergamo airports. They have a big hub there close to Milano. Milan or Milano. They have this Bergamo airport. They have connection from my capital, Copenhagen. They have connection to like there. That's close to this big lake. So they're flying, but they're not flying London, Amman, I think, or Dublin, Amman, or Dublin, Tel Aviv. They not do that. Tel Aviv, Amman. Tel Aviv, Milan, of course, sorry. That's so this arriving in is descending to Ben Gurion Airport in Israel. No, this they have a super long range. This Max 8 can fly very long. Can fly 6,400 kilometers. They can fly like Dublin, New York, but they not do that. They only fly like 3,500. I think they fly Dublin to Cyprus, Lakana in Cyprus. You can see that if you are clicking Dublin. If you click Dublin airports and look what connection Dublin airports most connection is Ryanair's. That's they have 120 connection there, Ryanair. Dublin Bucharest is 2,500. Bucharest is in Romania, So that's a long flight, but not, it can fly much longer. It can fly 2 times longer, this aircraft, but maybe not with a full load of passengers. But it can maybe do like 4,000. It can do, I think it can do Dublin, Tel Aviv. I think you can do that. So then you're clicking the airports. If I can find now clicking this blue dots, and then you click more. Then it opens a new window. Then you click routes, Dublin routes and destinations. But my computer is old and slow. Then you can you click show routes. Then I have to scroll down. So let's click there. But that's not, that's LL. You've got Dublin, Ben Gurion, yes, but that's LL. That's not Ryanair. And Alexandria is Egypt Air. There's no Dublin Amman. But you have Dublin Cyprus there. That's Ryanair. They're flying, but that's Papos. That's not Lacana is there. Lacana, but Lacana airport is somewhere here. But Ryanair try to use some smaller secondary airports that's cheaper. They're not using the expensive airports. They do that to put the cost down. So that's 3,000 is 3,666. So that's the longest flight Ryanair have. Papers, but I think that's 20. It's Monday. What day is it? It's actually flying tonight, 20:45. I don't know, but I think Papos 20:45. But you can find that on. Do that. Then you find this Papos airports and look departures. But I think Cyprus is 1 hour in front. Now it's 5:17. Got the Papos there. Then you click departures. Then 20:45. Tel Aviv, Vienna, London. Here we have it, Dublin, 21:10. That's tonight, that's the longest flight. I could follow this, and now it's now they're 1 hour in front, so that's actually in 3 hours. So could follow this flight if we like to do that. So that will be 10 p.m. my time, Danish time. It would be 10, if I remember do that. It fly to, that's about 3,600. Manchester. Or they have connection to Tel Aviv. Papos, Tel Aviv. Actually in like 1 hour. port, but all this is Ryanair. Milan, Amman. Yes, but we have a flight to Tel Aviv. I don't know what happened with this aircraft. Santorini, London. That's 2,500. Mykonos, Budapest. So you have unlimited, like kind of unlimited numbers you can connect. If you're going to connect every big city in Europe with like everything, you connect like 10,000 connections, many thousand of connections. That's to Antalya, probably Krakow, Antalya. So really have many ways. You have many ways to connect everywhere in Europe. Yes, so like Antalya, you can fly like 100 destinations from Antalya. So that's like endless. So Ryanair can route us Milan. Yes, that's this Milan Bergamo. They have a lot of connections. So I could fly from like Copenhagen, Kastrup to Milan, Bergamo. Look at this, that's all Ryanair. But they're flying just random. Malta, Milan. Tenerife, Katowice, that's a long one, 3,800, that's a long flight, oh that's even longer, 3,800, so that's even longer flight. Have to write that down, I did not know that, so that's not true. The longest Ryanair flight is not Dublin, Cyprus. We have one there even longer, that's 3,900 something. I need a piece of paper. So even probably they have longer. So I think we should check Tenerife because maybe they have even longer. I took my calculator. So that's Krakow, we got Warsaw. Tenerife, we have to check connection because maybe they have yes, the flight to Tenerife like Warsaw or Copenhagen or Litovia, something there longer, or Helsinki. We have to check that, I did not know that. Ryanair. Katowice, Tenerife. So they can easily do that. That's like close to 4,000 kilometers. 836 plus 3,072. That's like 3,907. So 3,907. Let's look Tenerife, and they even are using the smaller airport. They have two airports. The biggest airport on Tenerife, that's up north. this one, but Ryanair never use the most expensive airports. They're using cheaper airports. So let's check